Orange Room. It's time for a Wildwood takeover, if you will. Wildwood Live. From this, the Orange Room, on this Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right? Of course it is. And I'm just going to share this quick as I do. And I have a beautiful Sir guitar in my midst today, which is feeling quite conducive to musical activity, which I think is important with a musical instrument. You want it to be conducive to musical activity. Conducive to musical activity. All right, I'm going to share this. We're going to share this hither and yon. Hither and yon. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. No, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to share this over here. And right post, I'm going to go like this. Boom. Go like this. And I'm going to share it to over here. Gristle Kingdom. Boom. One last share-a-rooney to a place called Koch Marshall Trio. Speaking of which, how about that glorious review? Thank you so much, Guitarist Magazine, for the 10 out of 10 review in the latest Guitarist Magazine of the UK. A very prestigious publication, I might add. Bless their hearts. Very, very nice. Really, really am humbled and pleased that it was received in such a way. And yeah, so feeling good. Feeling good about that. Folks, let me just give you a little lowdown on what this guitar is so I get the facts right. I just literally unpacked it right before I went on air, but it's a Sir, so it's ready to rock. I mean, their guitars are set up and ready to do battle from the gits. This is a Sir Classic S Antique. So it is an alder body, maple neck, 9-inch to 12-inch compound radius with standard roll. How do you like that? 22 medium stainless steel frets. We've got, the pickups are two V63 single coils, neck and middle, and one SSV humbucker in the bridge. The neck is a vintage medium C. Yeah, it's not huge, but it's not diminutive either. It's a nice feeling neck. It's got a little bit of aging on it, so there's a little bit of crackle, which I like. It feels like a matte finish, but it's just a light aging is what they're calling it, ladies and gentlemen. And 7.85 pounds. Let's hear this rascal. Let's hear it in action. Who's with me? Do I see Paul Brown out there? Yes. Folks, I just saw someone ask about the Dallas show. Unfortunately, I had to cancel last minute. There's some personal business going on that I need to attend to on the home front here, so I will not be going to Dallas this weekend. So there you have it. Anyway, so Adam Baum says his internet is stammering and stuttering. He thought I said classic ass. Well, I'd like to think so. But there you go. All right, here we go. It looks good on the lights, doesn't it? It's a good-looking guitar. I do love the phaser. Oh. Yeah, can you dig it? The Sir. Yes, sir. With this Sir guitar. The Classic S Antique. Oh, it sounds good. 7.85 pounds. Not any, well, just their special pickups, which are nice. They sound good. These are these pickups are, again, the two V63 single coils that Sir makes and one SSV humbucker in the bridge. And, man, it sounds good. I'm feeling it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it all the way down to my corns. Can you dig it? Happy King's Day from the Netherlands. Well, greetings in the Netherlands, ladies and gentlemen. I'm using a product of the Netherlands on the amplification side of things. My Koch amplifier is made in the Netherlands by Dolph Koch, Edwin and Company. And can you dig it? Does this thing have the noise reduction? Hey, Andy, what's going on out there? Doggone it. Andy Fuchs is a brother of a name that frequently is mispronounced with something a little bit more profane, but we have learned to deal with it and pummel people accordingly. Right, Andy? Am I right or am I right? This does not have the noise reducing thingamabobby. Let's see what it all has. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's all the history of John. No, I don't think this one has the secret dingle hopper. It's pretty quiet though, because this is a noisy room. This is a noisy room for regular single coils, and this is sounding good and feeling good. Yeah, I like this guitar. It takes a licking and keeps on kersticking. Mr. Sir made a nice guitar here. I like the look of it. Somebody said it looks like a banana cream pudding. I love banana cream pudding. It's delicious. I haven't had it in a while, but it's still a delicious treat. It's a delicious treat. Got a new CD and fridge magnet in the mail today. Yeah. Paulie Brown, are you rocking? It's good for you. The new CD, folks, is available through the website right now, but it's going to be available digitally for download and will be available through Amazon as of the 30th, which is Friday, I believe, right? Friday's the 30th of April. So there you have it. Have I ever tried his Plexi-style amps? I've tried his low wattage amps. Sir, you're talking about. Yeah, they're cool. They're cool as the day is long. But Nanner Puddin' adds to quarantine. It does indeed, Gary. I'm in the process of losing my quarantine, and it feels damn good. Got my CD and magnet. All right, Michael, that's what I like to see. What is that effect you're using? I am using just your MXR. It's just as a coincidence I got all this MXR stuff. I was making a little pedal board to go down to Dallas, but just so I'd have a little throw and go. But I am not going to Dallas at this point in time. But anyway, so this was what I put together. I've been digging that Phase 90, and I put it on the 45 setting, and I have the rate just a hair under noon, and it's just this nice. It reminds me of somewhere between a Univibe and the effect that you had on an old Rhodes piano. You know what I mean? I love that doggone thing. That's the clean boost on the Gristle King, which is overdrive. Distortion, I can go up this way. Here's a close-up on the old guitar. right? I like it. I like it. You know, the doggone looper can be a friend. The looper can be a buddy. Getting loopy with it. Which can be purchased at Wildwood Guitars. Maddie, operators are standing by. You're doggone right. Operators standing by. I just like the sound of the doggone Phase 95 on the 45 setting. It sounds great for rhythm stuff. It sounds great when you put some gain on it. It sustains cool. People are like, is that a univibe? Is that like a wah? What's going on there? It's just goodness. And they're dirt cheap. I think they map for like $99. $99. That's a lot of fun for $99. Am I right or am I right? Oh, here comes the kitty cat. Yes, Luna, how can I help you? Luna Cat would like to get in the other room, FYI. Oh, there seems to be some noise in the other room. Luna's very upset. Hey, Sarah Mary, Luna needs to get in that room. She's acting quite peculiar. I'm afraid she might go rogue and attack me and scratch me. Luna wants to come in the kitchen. Oh, now she's going to come. Or is she not going to come? You know, the cat is a pain in the ass. That's all I have to say about it. Cat is a pain in the ass. Cat is a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. Song called Cat is a Pain in the Ass. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry to get a little saucy, a little profane. But it's the truth. Cat is a pain in the ass. Yes, Michael Burrell. We have issues with both kitty cats. Oh, now she's submitting to the power of the missus. The missus can tame the cats. The missus can contain and tame the cats. Will the vinyl be signed? Matt, that's an excellent question. We are going to... see, the problem is the current length of the From the Upna CD is that it won't fit on a single disc. So then we thought, well, let's just remove the two cover tunes, and then we won't have to worry about the licensing, and then it would fit. But lo and behold, even that's too much. So now we're looking at the possibility of doing a double disc and then adding a bonus track to round it out. And it would be a little bit more expensive, but we'd sign those things. It would be majestic. And I think the people that would want to buy vinyl are not going to complain about coughing up an extra few simoleons to get the double Upna vinyl release. Who's with me out there? What do you guys think? What do you think about that reasoning? Can you dig it? Well, all right. Something like that. Something like that. That's the harmonic vibrato that's on the Koch amplifier, the Greg, and it sounds doggone good too. So between the harmonic vibrato and the Phase 95, doggone it, I got all my juices flowing in the way I want them when I want some juice. Can you dig it? Oh, come on now, Mr. Diggity Dog It. Now I did it. I used Mr. Wiggles, and now the whole thing's going, wait a minute, Drade. Wait a minute, Drade. You've gone too far. What have you done, you savage beast? How does the 3-position sound? Let's check it out. Nice and quacky. I dig it. I'll tell you what, that middle position sounds doggone quackalicious. I look for the quack. I look for the attack in the metal position. In the metal position. I look for the quack. I look for the attack in the middle position. in the middle position. Thank you, folks. That's a song called Middle Position. This is a Sir. Let me give you the lowdown again, because people will ask, and I'm here to tell. Sir Classic S, Antique, Vintage Yellow with light aging. 7.85 pounds, alder body, a maple neck. 60s Vintage Medium C, Neckaroonie. 9 to 12 inch radius with standard roll. It's got some standard roll. 22 medium stainless steel frets. 2 V63 single coils, neck and middle position. 1 SSV humbucker in the bridge. 1 volume, 2 tones, 5-way selector switch, yada, yada, yada. Comes with a deluxe gig bag. So you can grab that in that little satchel of doom and start perambulating around your community. And you know what I'm talking about. Mysterious sounds. William says, have I ever reviewed any Heritage guitars? I've played a few. I like them. Played a bunch of like the Les Paul one and the 335-ish one. Fantastic. I thought they were great. Mainline. Ooh. something like that. It's not quite right, but you get the idea. You get the idea. A nice quack on that two position right there. That was pretty convincing. That sounds good, right? That's a good one. That's a good one. We used to do Badge back in the day. Good God, I played that song 1,000 times. It's been a while, though. It has been a while since I've played that little jam. Woo! Can you dig it, dig it, dig it, did it, do? This is a good sounding guitar. Thank you, folks. That's an old tune of mine from back in the day. It's a song called JSK. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? It does not have a, when it goes to the two positions, it's an auto split, yes. Stuff works. It's important for that stuff to work. Why does it do it? There we go. Sounds good. What is the latest Greg Koch record? Well, that is the Koch Marshall Trio record called From the Upna, which is available right now through my website. But as of Friday, April 30th, it will be available wherever digital records are consumed. But you can still get hard copies through my website or through Amazon at that point. But the digital stuff should be available. Of course, if you download it from Bandcamp, we get the most money. Just FYI. But please join my Spotify thing. My buddy Mike Krug has been helping me kind of reassemble all of my records because I've got like 17 releases. So I'm trying to corral them all in and gradually release them all in one spot, folks. So if you go to Spotify, they'll just see Greg Koch. But the problem is that back in the day when you made up different band names, you thought it wouldn't matter. Oh, we got the Greg Koch Trio. We got Greg Koch on the tone controls. We got Koch Marshall Trio. We got just Greg Koch. We got Greg Koch and Other Bad Men. Greg Koch Band. They're all listed separately. So you can't put it all under one umbrella. Spotify doesn't allow you to do that. So you might have so many followers over here, so many followers over here. You just want them under one umbrellas. And needless to say, it's kind of a pain in the buttocks. But whatever. You can find the stuff. Those with a will be able to find it. Can you dig it? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We're reaching that time of the day, folks. Let me just reiterate what this is again, because this very guitar is for sale at Wildwood Guitars. They send me a few guitars every week. I use them in the live streams. I do a couple extra videos, and then Paul edits them for little 30-second salvos that we throw up on social media, on Instagram and whatnot, and on the Wildwood website. But this particular guitar is available through Wildwood Guitars. The link is up above, and it is a Sir Classic S Antique in this glorious vintage yellow with light aging finish. 7.85 pounds, alder body, maple neck. Neck shape is vintage medium C, maple fingerboard. 2 V63 single coils in the neck and middle, and 1 SSV humbucker in the bridge. There you have it, folks. Can you dig it? Can and will you dig it? Oh, well, you dig it. A lot of information to be shared. To be shared. No, I am not going to Dallas. I am not going to Dallas. There was a last minute personal thing I had to take care of, and I am not going to Dallas. Tyler asks a good question. What does JSK stand for? It is my youngest son's initials. John Stephen Koch. All the kids have songs. You got Dylan the Villain. You got Fall from Grace. You got Isla Rose. Isla's got 2 songs, actually, if you count a song called Keep On Singing. And then there's a song called Isla Rose. And then my wife has a song that is that song, Okie. Yes. Paul asks a good question. Greg, with your signature amp, is there any tonal changes when going from 50 watts to 25 watts? There's no tonal changes. It's bigger sounding in the 50 watt mode. So I always I keep it in the 50 watt mode. What about Bilbo? Bilbo's a rascal. Bilbo is a rascal. Thank you, Sassy Cat. I appreciate that. Who is Nova Scotia Cold written for? Oh, that's a fictitious tale, Michael, of course. Can you dig it? Will you dig it? Michael, you know, I screwed up on that. Funny you should mention that, Michael, because there's a song I have on Greg Koch trio record from the Attic called Nova Scotia Cold. And the first line I was so excited about because it's like a Mark Twain line. It's like, the coldest winter I ever knew was a summer in San Francisco. So the line was supposed to be, the coldest summer I ever knew was a summer, the coldest winter I ever knew was a summer loving you. And I screwed it up. And the guy that was also was working with me on the record didn't catch it either. So I say, the coldest summer I ever knew was a summer loving you. Doesn't make sense. It's the coldest winter I ever knew was a summer loving you, which is a great line that was destroyed. But what are you going to do? These are one of the things. It's even hard to say it. I had to say it 3 times just now in order to get it right. It's a stupid ass line. Why did I put it in there? Don't know. Thought it was clever. Wasn't. You know why? Can't remember it. Can't get it right. And if I can't get it right, how are people, wait a minute, summer, winter, wait a minute. Winter's not, what? Waste of time. We've just wasted our time on the whole damn thing. I want to apologize to everybody right now for a foiled lyrical enterprise on that particular song. Yes, Steve, I cannot come to Dallas, unfortunately, but it's cannot happen. So it's an unfortunate thing, but it's I will not be there. So I apologize to the people who are going to go, and I'm not there. But that is just something that we can't get around at this particular juncture in time. Can't get around it. Greg, please show us how the way I do the train on Drowning on Dry Land. I have to give a shout out to my buddy John Paris on this one. John Paris is a buddy of mine, lives in New York. He's from Milwaukee originally, and he played bass for Johnny Winter through the mid to late 70s to the early 80s. But he's a great guitar player as well. He played bass and screaming harmonica in Johnny Winter's band. Anyway, he plays guitar, and he would do this, you know, but he would do it with the whammy bar, but I would pre-bend it and go. So I think I do that. Do I do that in G? You can really much grab it anywhere. So if I'm in E, I can have like close it on that. So I got the root, the flat fifth, the sixth, and the root again. So you can either do it with the whammy bar, or I pre-bend it and go. Like that. Can you dig it? Don't forget about the night owl. Don't forget about the night owl. Woo-hoo. Can you dig it? Ghost Train. That's exactly it. The pre-bend sounds a little scarier. You dig it? Can you dig it? Who are my influences? Oh, there are many. Originally, it was Hendrix and Cream Eric Clapton and Mark Knopfler. But then it was a quick segue to B.B. King, Albert King, T-Bone Walker, Albert Lee, Roy Buchanan, Danny Gatton, Dickie Betts, Duane Allman, Johnny Winter, Peter Green, Jeff Beck, Jimmy Page, Larry Carlton, Mike Stern, John Schofield, Steve Morse, Richie Blackmore, Billy Gibbons, Stevie Ray Vaughan, There you go. That's a good spattering. Sometimes, of course, I'll always forget some, but that's enough. Oh, thanks for the refrigerator magnet. You are welcome. I'm glad you dig that. I'm glad you dig it. His cousin Ribeye Walker. Indeed. Indeed. Dixie Dregs, 1982. Oh, yes. I'll tell you what. Dixie Dregs were a frightening band. Actually, T. Lavitz from the Dixie Dregs is on 2 of my records. He's on the first Tone Controls record, which we're going to be releasing digitally very soon, but you can get the CD on my site. Has some great T. Lavitz moments. And then he's also on a few tunes on my record, Strat's Got Your Tongue, which is down from digital streaming right now, but we'll be back up very, very soon because it's back under my umbrella. It's back under my umbrella. Do you usually play in the 25 watt mode in the Orange Room? No, Joe, I have it at 50 watts always. It's very loud in here. Yeah, Steve Morse he's a total cool cat. One of the most awe-inspiring things I've ever seen or heard, ladies and gentlemen. I saw Steve Morse. I was up like this on the stage at a club called The Palms in Milwaukee. I think it was the very last concert that was ever held at The Palms, which was a 70s rock and roll club that everyone and their brother played at. You name it, they played at The Palms. And the very last show, 1984, Steve Morse Band with Jerry Peake on bass and Rod Morgenstein. And after that introduction record, and Steve Morse was still playing that old telly with all the secret devices on it. And I got to tell you, it was awesome. I said, holy Karumbi. Tribal Tech, yes, Scott Henderson was another one. I loved a record that Scott Henderson was on with Jeff Berlin and T. Lavitz and Steve Smith. It was just called Players. And there's some frightening moments on that record, ladies and gentlemen. It's 80s now, so the keyboard sounds are a little antiquated and whatnot, but it's whatever. Who cares? It's still magnificent. Jerry Reed, of course, absolutely. Jerry Reed and Chet, though, came later. Well, I take that back. I was listening to Chet pretty early on, and then Jerry Reed, Merle Travis. Charlie Christian was a big one for me, folks. Django Reinhardt. Lonnie Johnson was another one I listened to. Robert Johnson. The Johnsons. Blind Willie Johnson. It never ends. I got really into Duke Robillard and Ronnie Earl, and I know I'm missing some, but they'll come to me, and I'll just blur them. I'll be in mid-conversation about something else, and I'll just utter a name. Lonnie Mack. Boom. Just like that. Kenny Burrell. Grant Green. There you go. Yes. What's the weather like in the Upna today? It's actually very, very nice. Very warm today. It's supposed to get 80 degrees today. I was out for a nice stroll earlier on today. I'll probably do another evening stroll, as I have a tendency to do. Nathan Cloud asks an interesting question. What is your favorite key to play in? I don't really have a favorite key. Bloomfield, absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. Favorite keys, E, G, A. I do have a bunch of tunes in the key of C. I do like B. I have some tunes in F. I like B flat. There really is I like F sharp. I like all the different keys. But, usually the keys where the open strings can jangle a little bit are the ones that guitar players usually gravitate towards. So C I've found is really a kind of a fun key to do some stuff. And C sharp is a good one too, as Jimmy used to do, because you get those open strings all ringing. Can you dig it? Jack, we used to do Back in the Chicken Shack. Well, of course, Toby Arrives is pretty close, his shuffle in G. Rory Gallagher is another one, absolutely. Who's the funniest guitar player I work with? That's hard to say. Well, Lukather's funny. Of course, we never worked together. We just know each other. But there's all kinds of funny folks. All kinds of funny people. Let's see. I love E minor harmonic. Yes, that's a good one. Who are you listening to lately? Well, that's interesting because the very next person says, as far as Hendrix, are you into the complete catalog? Well, I'll tell you what, I like to listen to Hendrix bootlegs quite a bit. And I find that stuff from early 1969 is pretty frightening because he was on. The experience is pretty damn tight. Towards the end of 69, of that tour in the spring of 69, when the experience was over with. But in that period of time is some of the best Jimmy live stuff ever. And when he was on, forget it. That's all I'm going to say. Magical. Do I use a pick? I do. I use these Jim Dunlop Prime Tone 3 1.4 millimeter picks. Listen, folks, on that note, I better hit the road. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, my apologies about not going down to Dallas if people were going to be going down there, expecting to see me do something. The last-minute personal thing I had to attend to, so I cannot go. So there you have it. But I will be back here again on Thursday. So we will see you 3 p.m. Central Time Thursday, folks. Have a good one. We'll see you later.